Hi there, everyone. I'm Christophe Choo with Coldwell Banker Global Luxury Real Estate in Beverly Hills, California. And I've been selling homes and condos and apartment buildings and commercial properties for 32 years. And I've been through not many, but a few up and down markets. The crash of the 90s market, the crash of the late 2000s, and the little instability of the current market. Although there's some sectors that are really hot and others that are not so hot. But I want to talk about the importance of pricing. And regardless of the hottest markets that I've been around in 32 years and the worst markets, with my marketing and what I do, if I list a property at the right price, and it's always a little challenging to determine what is that right price. But if we list a property, it's within 3 to 5% of what we feel is the market value, it will always sell. I just have another listing we put into escrow this week, so we're excited about that. A past client, and she had been on the market before with me, with another broker, actually two different brokers, for 6 months at a time, the wrong price, wrong marketing, and it didn't sell. We put it in the market a little higher initially than I wanted to put it at. That's okay, she's a past client and she wanted to try it out. So as long as we had a deal where we could do it, we had 48 showings on that property over a 3-month period. 48, that's a lot of showings. And we were not getting the offers. We made a 5% adjustment. We put it back on as a new listing and immediately got 2 offers and sold it for over asking price. So it's quite interesting how pricing works. And this goes the same for condos, houses, even rentals. I have a number of apartment buildings and I put a property up for lease around the price that I think is correct. I always try to get a little bit more if I can, but I reduce quickly. If I put a unit up for lease or a unit in a duplex up for lease and I don't get an offer within 2 weeks, I adjust the price. Because particularly in rentals, every month you wait and don't get at least, you lose an entire month's rent, which is about 10% of the actual income you receive on that particular unit. So pricing is so critical, and over and over and over again, in all the markets, once I hit that right price, even if we've been on the market for 4, 5, 6 months, even longer, all of a sudden, magically, buyers come out of the woodwork, and quite often buyers that had seen it before will come and buy the property. One other example, I had a listing that I listed for $30 million, telling the owner should be listed at 26.5, would sell for 22 to 23 million. And the owner wanted to start at 30, which we did. We dropped it down to 26.5. 9 months later, it was a year contract. And 9 months later, when we reduced it to 26.5, we got the first buyer to come back in to see it one more time. And guess what? They ended up buying it for 22.5 million. So at 30 million, they wouldn't make an offer, but at 26.5 they did, and we made the deal. So my little advice to you is if you're going to be selling your home or thinking about selling your home or leasing a home or condo or property, pay attention to your agent. If they tell you pricing and you believe them, follow that advice and try to price it right at what it's worth or just slightly above it. And if you don't get a sale or something happening in a relatively short period of time, I'd say, maybe 2-3 weeks on a lease, maybe 30 days or so on a property, then you should consider making an adjustment, because you can never undersell the market. The market price will always level itself to what it's worth. And no matter what you list it for, the buyers will pay the fair market value. So just a little bit of advice, price it right no matter what you're doing, because you'll get the best results and ultimately the highest sale price for your property or the highest leasing price. Hope you like this little bit of advice and it helps you in getting your home sold or your property leased. And I'm here to help you if you need any of my services. Thanks for watching, and price it right. That's the key advice for today.